me a lot when I was growing up. I was actually forced to skip a lot of meals, which is probably why I was anemic. So, to fight issues with anemia is a higher iron diet. And no, it's not eating Captain Crunch and just a bunch of stupid crap, okay? Dealing with anemia does not mean you have to take iron supplements. You can actually deal with that with, of course, diet. Diet is always key. You do not need supplements for that. Um, so going into that issue, yeah, potatoes for one. It doesn't matter if you steam them, boil them, or you know, fry them. Well, I don't really like to fry potatoes much. On a few episodes, I will show you how I do my potatoes or fry. Actually put water in with them to kind of steam the potato to help that along. It makes it a lot healthier. It really does. Okay. Beans are a good iron supplement. Spinach. A lot of greens are really good for that. Kale. I really love kale. Yeah, Trader Joe's is really inexpensive for doing a lot of health food shopping. I know a lot of people don't think of eating Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts is a cabbage. Cabbage has a lot of iron in it. It really does. I know people say stay away from beef. Beef does have iron. I know a lot of people don't think that chicken has iron. Chicken does have iron. And if you need to get your K and your B vitamins back up to help your iron count, please go out in the sun. Please go out in the sun. People always say, okay, but you need to drink milk. I'm lactose intolerant myself. You want to supplement that, you can supplement that with almond milk, or you can supplement that with soy milk, with soy product. Also, don't mind me, I'm just like having to do this, with one hand. So, yeah, alfalfa sprouts, bean sprouts, green beans. Oh my gosh, there's such a long list of just things to help you get your immune system built back up. We have such a long list of how we can help the autoimmune system. Anemia is an autoimmune disorder. A lot of people do not understand this. Anemia is an autoimmune disorder. It's not a disease. It's a disorder. It can be corrected by diet. You do not need supplements for it. I want to make this very clear because I have had to deal with it several times in my life. A lot of the soups that I do, a lot of the stews that I make, or the pot pies that I make. Oh my gosh, there's so many different foods that I make that are so iron fortified. People don't think about, okay, what's the health foods that I'm eating? Okay, I'm eating potatoes today with cauliflower and broccoli. You're not thinking about that when you're eating it. Right there, you were eating something iron fortified. If you're eating steamed rice, you're eating something iron fortified. You really are. If you're eating the rice and beans, you're eating something iron fortified. What are you putting with it? You're putting chicken, but you're cooking it a certain way that's not going to be greasy. But you're eating something iron fortified. You have to learn how to cook it in a proper manner that's not going to be greasy. You don't want to put that fat into your diet that's going to raise your cholesterol, your bad cholesterol. That way you keep the bad cholesterol down, but you're raising your iron count to a good count to keep your health going. You can raise your energy levels, drink more water, and lessen your intakes of sugar, bad sugars. Get your pancreas flushed. Yes, get your pancreas flushed of toxins. That helps with your iron count, and a lot of people don't think about that because it also flushes the toxins from your thyroid. And like I've said in the past, a lot of people don't think about that being the thermostat to your body, and that's also what can control your anemia. And a lot of people don't think about that. So in all seriousness, a lot of people do not think about the thermostat to the body, what it controls. It even controls anemia, because what you put into your body is what people seriously need to think about. And then, are you exercising? Are you getting up and exercising? Are you moving around? What are you really doing for your health? This is the message of what are you doing to keep yourself healthy? Are you eating correctly? What are you putting into your body? This is why I'm saying for myself, for my health needs, I have to reconstruct part of my diet. Because I cannot have bread, even though, yes, wheat is iron fortified. Yes, you can eat cream of wheat. That is iron fortified. Yes, oat is iron fortified. Barley is iron fortified. Pumpkin has iron in it. Squash has iron in it. There is so much foods that I can teach you to keep yourself so healthy. That is what this channel is all about, is the health. How to keep yourself going, the energy that is going to keep you going, that you've never experienced before, that I've researched it, on all sorts of levels, not just for my own health, but I've taken care of so many people growing up. As a teenager, I've taken care of people with diabetes. I've taken care of people that are deaf and blind. I've taken care of people that have gone through multiple surgeries for their bladder. I've taken care of people with just all sorts of multiple medical problems. That this is just, something that I can understand. And like I've said before, with my epilepsy, hold on, there's a motorcycle going by, because it's a gorgeous day out here. It's almost 90 degrees here. But struggling with anemia myself. If I want something in my day, and I'm not a person that wants a lot of sweets in my diet, I'll eat a lot of fruit. I'll eat more fruit than I will, junk food. If I want something with chocolate, I'll bake it myself. I don't like store-bought pastries. I'm just not a store-bought pastry kind of person. If I want it, I'll make it myself. Yeah, and since I couldn't put my old videos over and I deleted my old channel, as everybody will notice, you'll just have to wait for all the new to come out. You know, the revamps of my old videos to come out. And like I said, we do health talk, and that's what today is. And the subject today is anemia. How are we going to address that? I live with that. I address my anemia when things start to taste like metal. I know that's when I'm dealing with my anemia, when things start to taste funny. Yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem. People have to deal with it, and they have to know how to address it properly. And, you know, hey, it can be a tough thing to deal with. You have to know how to address your diet and just deal with it. You have to adjust your health to keep going, or, you know, anemia can literally kill you. Anemia can literally kill you. It can land you in the hospital if you do not address it. If you do not address it, and I'm being serious, like any other autoimmune disorder, it can kill you. It seriously can, and it's not a joke. Just like any other autoimmune disorder, it can mess your body up. You have to know how to stay strong for yourself. And that's what this channel is about, is to help people stay strong. So on that note, you know, like I said, potatoes, rice, beans, spinach, cabbage. Doesn't matter if it's the green cabbage or the red cabbage. I like red cabbage. Balsamic vinegar has a point of iron in it. I love cooking with it. I love putting it in my soup. There are definitely meats that have iron in it. If you really have low iron, some of my friends hate eating liver and onions unless I cook it. I don't cook it the old school way in bacon fat. Nope. Nope. I do not. Actually, I cook mine in extra virgin olive oil. And I don't do the old school dredge. I do the dredge my way. So, I do things a little different and a lot more healthy than people would think. Eating your greens. If you ever heard old people say, eat your greens, that was to keep your iron count up. Eat your greens. Because it wasn't going to kill you. It was to keep you healthy. It was to keep your iron count up. To eat the stuff on your plate. To eat your beef. You know, where's the beef? Okay? That was to keep your iron count up. You know, there's certain proteins in fish to keep your iron count up. Omega-3s help to keep your iron count up. Garlic doesn't hurt, never hurts. Love garlic. Stay away from the salt, though. Please don't insult your food, even though they say, oh, salt has iron. Salt is a mineral. It's not a seasoning. It's a mineral. This is true. Salt is a mineral. Comes from the earth. They actually grind it out of the earth. They dig it. They dig for it with machines out of the earth. It's a crystal that comes out of the earth. Yes, salt is a mineral crystal that comes out of the earth. It's not like the crystals I carry in my medicine bag. Yes, I actually have that on today, if you see that brown strap around my neck. Yeah, see, there you go. But, yeah. But to end today's video, anemia. Address it and address it the right way. Don't address it the wrong way, and keep yourself healthy. So I will see you next time right here on Charlene's Kitchen Health Talk. And I will see you later, and have a blessed weekend.